Hey guys, Josh here, and welcome to another video in our 500 Drops From series. This one is of course the Dagannoth Kings, which are made up of Dagannoth Supreme, Prime, and Rex. A lot of you may have been there in the past, or at least seen a video on it, so you know that you go in and they're all attacking you at once. Once you sort of kill the first three, then they spawn at different times, and it can be a lot easier to manage. I do recommend trying them out. The drops the unique drops aren't too rare, which is obviously ideal, and duo is easy to get through them. So we'll get into the loot straight away. A little bit more information on it is that me and Kane, we duoed them. We loot shared them, so it was a lot easier to keep track of loot. It was actually 501 kills essentially, because three of them 167 times each. But for the series' sake, you just keep it listed as 500, obviously. So as we're ticking through, I mean, obviously the water talisman's 4.2 mil of, that bumps that up a lot. This is not all the loot either. I'll put a Gyazo or something in the description below with the other loot that we got. But like belladonna seeds, opal bolt tips, oyster peels, that's what I was thinking of. So stuff that's not worth picking up. And of course you're not going to be keeping some of those. But I tried to fill up an inventory of items that, I wanted to keep it down to one inventory. I think there was 60 something different drops, so they can just become very messy. So anyway, this is 5.9 mil worth of other loot, I guess you'd categorize this as. Water talismans, they come noted, which is beautiful. 7.7k a pop, 500 odd of them. And then things like U-logs are nice. Sharks, you're not going to pick them up, you're going to eat them, but for the sake of valuing the drops, I'll leave it at that. We will now throw in the I guess the items that are going to bump it up a lot. So 2 mil of hides, 4.5 mil of bones, got the battle staffs, and now all the rings. What was actually surprising is that we got quite a nice split of the rings. So 3 archers, we've got 2 berserker rings, 2 seers, 2 warriors, 3 hatchets, 3 mud staffs, which is quite nice as opposed to getting what's the cheapest. If we'd gotten 7 or 8 warrior rings, it still would have been nice, but it's nice to get a couple of each. Bit of variation's always good, and then 3 hatchets, 3.9 mil each. That's still crazy. So yeah, that more or less is 500 drops from Dagannoth Kings. They have been around a long time. Unlike a lot of other bosses, they haven't had a graphical upgrade, so they still look a bit, rough around the edges and simplistic. It is very easy to kill them. We did trybrid. With the combat triangle being more effective now than ever, it worked a treat. But don't really know what else to add. I'll put a bit of information in the description as always. Any questions, fire away. So 33.1 mil for 500 drops from Dagannoth Kings, and I'll leave it at that. And until next time guys, take care.